Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay, Happy New Year to everybody. In Chinese New Year, most of the people would like to wish this word, 恭喜法财，万事如意. So I will use these two words, these two wishes for my basis of the Dhamma sharings. But I'm going to change it a bit. So, 恭喜法财, I think most of the people know what is the meaning of 恭喜法财. Even our Malay friend and Indian friend, they will wish you Gong Xi Fat Choi, something like that. But I'm going to change this word Fa to Fa. Fa means Dhamma, Chai. 万事如意, I'm going to change this 如意 to 作意. I'm going to explain it later. What does it mean? Okay, for this 恭喜法财, what is meant by 法财? Fa means Dhamma, treasurer. Buddha mentioned that there are these 7 noble treasure. So I'm going to explain what are those treasure. The first treasure is the treasure of faith or conviction. This is very important. For treasure of faith is very important because it is the fundamental of our thinking, our thought thinking process. It governs our belief system. Whether we want to do something, if we don't have this faith, then everything will be different. So if we have this treasure of faith, this faith is what? The faith of course, the triple gems and also the cause and effect. Because when you have the faith in our belief system that are cause and effect, then whatever our verbal action and our bodily action will be accordingly to this principle. So if you have this faith or the treasure of faith during this Chinese New Year, because during this pandemic, not many people able to return home. For those people that are able to go home to reunite with their family, this is very lucky, and you have to bring the Dhamma, this treasure home, especially this number 1, faith. Because when you gather together with a lot of a sibling or your friend or relative, maybe this year will be more or less because there's MCO, but usually during Chinese New Year, a lot of people will have their jolly time. Either gambling, take a bit alcohol, 1 or 2 cups maybe. So they will maybe under the convince of other people. If their faith is not very strong, so they will carry away because they also have the urge want to try. So when you have the firm belief in this, karma and vipaka, then the second one, the treasure of virtue, the precept, you only have a strong support and foundation. So this precept is very important because when you go back to your home, normally you for those people that have married, probably they will give angpao to their father and mother or sibling, but their parents sometimes they also give angpao to them. So for those people that they have this precept, they keep well of the precept. What does it mean keep the precept well? It means in a certain period, not like today I recite 5 precepts, then in the afternoon I break 1 or 2, then tomorrow I retake my 5 precepts again. So you can have these 5 precepts 1 year, 2 years, but that's no power. The power of precept lies in the power of restraint. So it means that you're able to keep the precept for certain duration, untarnished. Then that will have the power. When you have this power, Buddha say, for people that they do dana, even to animal, the return is 100-fold. It means in the future, in future 100 life, they have this benefit of the dana in return. So then for those people that they give offering or do a dana to those people that they don't have precept, is 1,000. The return is 1,000 folds. But for those keep 5 precepts, well, the return is 100,000. So by keeping your precept, when you go back, not only it benefit you, you also able to benefit your parents who give ang pao to you, or your sibling, your brother and sister who give ang pao to you. You also can benefit them in return. So you are kind of like few of unsurpassed, not unsurpassed, but few of merits to them. So this is very important. This is the second treasure. And this second treasure, actually, they are in a group of these 3. Moral shame and moral dread. What is moral shame? Moral shame means by understanding the karma and vipaka, having this right view, when they understand, if I break the precept, it can bring harm to me, to own self, this is moral shame. But when I do this, whatever that's wrongly, it can bring negative effect to others. This is called moral dread. So one is to respect own self, one is to respect others. So these 3 combinations make the precept very well, especially during the Chinese New Year if you are gambling. For gambling, for sure, when they're playing cards, most of people will do some betting, not only for fun. Even of small amount, you will have a little bit of greed. For those people that will win, they will feel they gain something. For those people, they lost the battle or the game, they will feel they lost. So gain and loss is the vicissitude of life. So whoever gain, they will feel happy. Whoever they lost, they will feel sad. And those who win, is not they not only think they are not only feel they are lucky only, they also will beget enemies, because people that they lost their money, they will feel hatred towards the people. A little bit dismay, maybe, very subtle, but if the amount is big, then they will beget enemy through the hatred, when they harbor this ill will in them. So it's good that for our own good and for the good of others, we shall avoid gambling during Chinese New Year. This is with this strong belief system in karma and vipaka, and also this moral shame and moral dread. Okay. Number 5 is the treasure of offerings. And during the Chinese New Year, this is a great opportunity. Normally, when you want to give money to people will think that I don't give me you don't insult me. I also have hands and legs. I can earn my living. But it's during this Chinese New Year, there's a lot of opportunity that you can mutually doing dana. So it's like kind of you inject the merit and then let the merits flow. growing and snowballing, like in our economy, the government injection, and then it will turn. The economy, the money will flow from one hand to another. So similarly, in the Chinese New Year, this is a good opportunity. So whether you this year or last year is a good year for you or not so good year for you, dana is good. Dana is to cultivate generosity, and there are many good things in return. So when you give, regardless is small amount or big, depend on your capability. If those who are capable, you can give more. If you think that last year economy is not so good, your income is not so good, then small amounts also don't mind. But Buddha say, give when it is difficult to give. That is a lot of merits. A lot of people think that there's a lot of merits, they are craving on that merits. But in fact, what Buddha want to emphasize is when it is hard to give, one have to cultivate their mind, have to make their mind very strong. Strong determination, support by virya. It is this beautiful mindset, strong mindset, positive mindset that generate the merits. It is not the end result. But a lot of people grasp the Dhamma wrongly. When they think that, things hard to do, difficult to do, that a lot of merit, they will try to do. Nobody want to do. I'm going to do it, because they are craving. They are going after the merit. So with that mind, that is no merit. That merit is you'll be reduced quite tremendously. So with the right thinking, right thought, when we do this, even the economy is not good, I shall give, because this is very rare opportunity. For those people that still have parents around you, this is good, because Buddha said they are like a Brahma in the house, or the Brahmin or the Brahma. Buddha put parent is very high regards. So it's good opportunity that we can give to the parents. So when you give to them, or your sibling, or even though your relative, this is good opportunity to give to them. Be it they are married or not, you try to give to them. So this is the treasure of offering. And then for those that not able to go back because of MCO, you don't feel disheartening, because this is another treasure that you can cultivate. This is called treasure of listening. Now, thanks for this internet and social media, there are many Dhamma talk available online. Even though there are Zoom talk, many Facebook online talk. This is great opportunity that you can learn listening to this Dhamma. In the past, when you want to associate with the wise, you have to go to temple. In Buddha time, they have to walk a long distance. Now you have car. You take a few hours. With internet, it's just a split second. You just click, then you can connect it to the Zoom. Then you can regardless how far you are, the time that you access to Zoom is the same. So this is a great opportunity. Then you can listen to Dhamma from many different teachers. You can have opportunity to learn from it. And then after you listen, ponder again. Whatever the Dhamma that you listen, you try to recall. Not just listen from this ear in, another ear out. Not able to retain the Dhamma. You have to listen the Dhamma with attentive mind. Attentive, and then take the keywords, and then ponder again. Then it's good. It's better that if you cannot go home, then when you call your mother, you can share the Dhamma. Oh, mother, today I listened to this Dhamma. That's very good. There are these few points. Those who share the Dhamma, is learning twice. And then also you can generate merits when you share Dhamma with others through the phone call. And when you ponder on this Dhamma, then you remember it. When you remember it, you not just put your Dhamma in your mind. You have to carry out, apply. Daily application of Dhamma is very important. This is how the Dhamma manifests in your daily activity. By doing that, only can slowly change your mindset. Being Buddhist is a process of changing your mindset, because all of our mind have been defiled by own self. The mind defiled by the mind. We have greed, hatred, and delusion. And because of these three roots, we have a lot of verbal action, bodily action, and our thinking process influenced by it. So in our daily behavior, also have the shadow of this greed, hatred, and delusion. So by applying Dhamma during different circumstances, then slowly we know how to change our mind, tune our mind. To slowly, it will take a long process, not one 2 days. Slowly, after years and years, your greed, anger, and delusion will reduce, and this will reflect in your verbal and your bodily action. For example, in the past time, when people speak one or two words which is a little bit offensive to you, you will feel very agitated, you will feel very angry. But now, one or two words, because after 1 or 2 years of applying Dhamma, your mind becomes soft and pliable. When the mind is soft, it's like a cotton. Whatever things that like you throw a ball in the cotton, it's able to absorb it because it have this softness. For those people that their heart is very hardened, when they throw a ball, they will bounce back. Very responsive to whatever contact which is not pleasurable to them. So this, by listening and carry out the Dhamma, then slowly you will change. And the lastly is the treasure of wisdom or discernment. This the wisdom cover a very vast aspect, but the very key thing is the wisdom of right view on the fourth noble truth. This is very important. If you don't understand what is wisdom or how to get wisdom, the best thing is associate with wise. That's why Buddha told Ananda, in the going for life, in the monastic life, the holy life, 100% the success is 100% depend on Kalyanamitta, admire or good companions. So nowadays, if you regardless in what city, like just now I'm saying, access to internet is very easy. So make good use of internet, and internet has a lot of information. There are information which is not so good. There are information is good. So with wisdom, you are able to understand what is good information or what is good Dhamma that you can learn. Then slowly, when you associate, but it's good that the best thing is when you listen to the Zoom, try to ask question. But normally people don't have the habit to ask because in the daily activity they didn't put Dhamma into practice, or they didn't ponder the Dhamma. If they slowly discuss Dhamma and pondering Dhamma, then they will find, there are some naughty area that they couldn't explain. So they will seek opportunity to ask the teachers or those people that more wisdom. So asking Dhamma or good question, this is one of the way to gain wisdom. So this is the seventh treasure And the second one, second part is 万事如意. 万事如意 in Chinese mean everything go according to your, everything goes well, or everything go according to your wish. But in life, you have to realize that this is not realistic. It's not possible that everything go according to your wish. So, 万事作意 means everything, be it good or bad, you have to, 作意 means manasikara. But you have to be yoniso manasikara, wise reflection. With wise reflection, even though you encounter challenges, adversity in life, if you reflect, oh, this could be the opportunity for me to train me. This opportunity to train me to grow my patience, to grow whatever. Then by thinking positively, whatever contact which is not so present to you, with that, you create, you generate, you turn the stumbling block into opportunity to cultivate better Dhamma or merits or wholesome mind. You cultivate the mind. So in Chinese New Year, that will be a lot of opportunity when you go back to your small group of people, your sibling. Sometimes people are teasing you, or this year you're not making money, you whatever. So okay, 如理作意, 万事作意, 万事作意 mean everything reflect wisely. Even though when you go back, you think that, oh, this year I'm coming back from Singapore and, I earn 3 times more money than others people. But you also have to reflect it wisely. This is anicca. My health and my life is not certain. Death is certain. Sickness, you never know. Could be next person that you having the pandemic. Even the US president, many presidents in the world, they can have this pandemic, COVID. So who are we? If we are not careful enough, then we also can get this. So this disease is very contagious. So you have to be very careful. So having reflect this, now this good opportunity, if I able to earn more money compared to my fellow sibling that rich worker from Malaysia, they earn Malaysian ringgit. I earn $1 equal to their $3. So I should give more. I should share more with them. With that thinking process, then you can more generous. You can share more to your friends. So this is very either friend or sibling. So with that thinking, then you will feel that life is anicca. So I'm very lucky today I'm able to do dana, but dana is also not what Buddha wants us to do. We have to keep sila, not only the sila. The last part of the treasure, Buddha said discernment, wisdom and discernment. The discernment is what? The ability able to penetrate the Dhamma, which means able to see things as they truly are. We are entangled in this samsara because we see things conceptually. We see mother, father as per se, the concept of mother and father. We're not able to see the reality. We only see the conventional truth. We're able to see that concept. But when we're able to penetrate Dhamma, we're able to see the Rupa, only the Rupa and Nama. When we're able to see Dhamma internally and externally, then slowly we're not craving. We don't attach to our mother or father. It doesn't mean that we are very cold-hearted. It means that we're able, that is no footage for the greed, hatred and delusion, because this greed, hatred and delusion able to arise in us because that is this I. When we're not able to break this I, you are subject to Sakkaya Ditthi. Sakkaya Ditthi means identity view. For those who have identity view, you holding a visa, a permanent visa to 4 Wufu stage. So a person that able to discern Dhamma, penetrate the Dhamma, this is very important. So when you think that you are very lucky, you still in this Chinese New Year, you still alive. You're still alive in this pandemic. There are many, I'm not sure how many 100,000 people passing away. Then you're still alive is very lucky. You have to cherish your life to make it better. Better advancement in your life by practice samatha and vipassana, by practice meditation until you're able to discern arising and perishing away of rupa and nama. When you're able to see this, then you're able to do vipassana. Then slowly you're able to eradicate greed, hatred and delusion. So this is the end of my sharing. So I again wish everybody a happy Chinese New Year, and remember this word, 恭喜法财，万事作意. Okay. Last but not the least, during Chinese New Year, we also should have gratitude towards our departed relative. They are not with us, but during the Chinese New Year, if we are able to practice the 7 treasure in our family, everybody can generate a lot of merits. So with that merits, we share it to all our departed relatives and also all the Deva and unseen beings. Let us recite together. Itawata chamhehi sambadang punya sambadang sabe deva anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Etawata chamhehi sambadang punya sambadang sabbe buddha anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Etawata chamhehi sambadang punya sambadang sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Imina punya kamena mame bala samagamo. Satang samagamo hotu yawa nibbana patiya. Idang me punyang asawa kaya wahang hotu. Idang me punyang nibbana sapacayo hotu. Mama punya bagang sabba satanam pajimi. Te sabe me samang punya bagang labantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.